Hey y'all, it's Joanna, and I love to DIY on a budget and make beautiful home decor. And if you like to sew, then catch me on Saturdays. Now, let's get crafty. Okay, my sweet friends, this is What Would You Make Challenge with the host Brenda at Rustic and Lace DIY. The other host is Christine with Divine Design, and this week month's guest host is Cindy at Z9 Designs. Sorry about that, y'all. My words are hard today. But anyways, now let's get crafty. Okay, so I'm going to start off with this one with one of these wood rounds from the Crafter Square at the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to cut my tag off. I'm not even going to worry about the holes because it ain't even going to matter with the paper that I think I'm going to choose, but I'm not sure. But anyway, so I'm going to sand this down because, you know, Dollar Tree wood is really, really rough a lot of times. And I want it as smooth as possible to lay my paper down. So as you see up there, I have that Christmas ornament from the Dollar General, and it was only $1. I mean, y'all, don't skip out on the Dollar General now. They have dollar items, okay? I mean, I'm sure if you watch Crafters, you know this, but I'm just saying. So I'm going to take Mod Podge, and I'm going to give this a heavy coat, because I'm thinking the paper I'm going to use is really, really thick. I'm thinking yeah. But anyway, I'm going to give this 2 coats, actually. I'm going to coat it one time because I want to make really sure it sticks. So I'm going to give it 1 coat and I'm going to let that dry. And then I'm going to give it a 2nd coat and let that dry. So I set it over there to let it dry. So I'm going to look through my papers. Y'all, I love this. It's velvet. Oh my goodness. It feels so nice. It's super thick. You know, that's the thing. I think I want to use this one, but I'm not sure. Hobby Lobby, it was more than just some change, but I mean, I got it when it was 50% off, so yeah. So I have 2 of those. I like that one a latte, but it's a little, I don't know. It just, the red didn't go with the, I don't know. I didn't, maybe it was the green. I didn't like it. So, yeah, I chose the one I thought I would choose. There, I'm showing you it's $1. On why'd I do that? I don't know, because I think I forgot earlier. But anyway, it had the tag stapled in, so I just pulled it out with my pliers. And now I'm going to take this, and I cut a piece about, you know, a little bit bigger than my sign. I forgot my parchment paper. Y'all don't forget your parchment paper. So I'm going to go over this with my iron. I mean, well, this is a little mini heat press, but you can use your iron as long as it's dry heat. So I am just going to go over it and over it and over it until it sticks. The reason you iron over the Mod Podge is it reactivates the Mod Podge and makes it stick. So once I see that my edges are really stuck, you want to really iron your edges. I'm just going to give it a quick trim around. I can't even sit down without moving. I'm going to give it a quick trim, and then I'm going to sand in a downward motion to get any excess off. The reason I gave it a quick trim is because this paper is like super duper thick. So once I do that, I'm going to center this up the best I can. Okay. You know, nothing is even. So this is painter's tape kind of stuff. It's low tack tape. And I'm going to stick a piece there. I'm going to stick a piece on the side, and hopefully, Lord willing, this is going to help me line my oval up there where it needs to be. So, yeah, because I'm telling you, I struggled to get this as centered as possible. So, yeah. So now I'm going to take my Tite Bond Quick and Thick. Yes, I am, of course. And I'm going to smear this Tite Bond all around any middle parts of this precious little deer sign. Okay. And then I'm going to go around it with a thin bead of hot glue, and that way it's going to be a quick hold and a permanent hold. And I'm going to try to place that right back where it belongs and center it back up. It may not be perfect, but that's okay because I'm keeping this one. It's mine. I love that color, and I love the glitter, believe it or not, and it's just beautiful. So now I'm going to take more glitter, okay, And I am going to put this all over my pine cones down there. Now, you really can't even see it when I got it done because I guess the pine cones are too dark. I don't know. But I'm going to drag my brush down those pine cones and just leave pockets of it on there. So, yeah. So, I'm trying to make it match the deer, but I didn't succeed. But anyway, yeah, that's what I was doing. Okay, so now I'm going to take my stapler. This is a very good stapler for these Dollar Tree woods because it won't go all the way through. And I'm just going to give it a staple there. And then I'm going to staple that one in there. And that one's way bushier than the other one. You can't tell, but I can. And it was driving me nuts. I'm stapling one up, one down. I had to peck my staple in. But anyway, I'm going to glue that right in the middle. And that makes the bushiness the same. And then I'm going to pull that one up because you can move it as long as you know, yeah. Till I put this hot glue on it, you can move it. So now it looked like one was bushier than the other one. But anyways, I glued a tag on it, put pine cones and berries on it, and there you have it. You can decorate it the way you want to. And there you don't have it because I'm going to take this thin, I got that at Dollar Tree, that yarn, and I just put it around the edge because I wanted to give it a little something, something. So I've got one of those boxes and I painted it white, and then I painted it, I didn't paint it. I'm staining it with my burnt umber and black stain here. Burnt umber, black, and water. And it makes a stain because if you use waxes, it doesn't stay. Plus, I'm trying to get a look like the little ornament down there that I got at Walmart. So I went over it with silver. This is just silver, and I'm just going over it with a stiff brush. And I'm going to give it a coat of silver, not on the inside. Just the sides, the top, bottom, and the back. The inside I'm going to leave white. So I've got this thick cardstock paper. It's actually comic book board. And I'm going to take my fabric tack and I'm going to close my holes down here because I'm going to put stuff in there and I don't want it falling out. Y'all, I had black paint all over my fingers and I smeared black everywhere. So I had to paint my papers because I got black on them. But anyways, I'm going to put that at the top and the bottom, and then I'm going to paint them just like I did the box there with the stain and the silver. And now I'm going to take my inexperienced self. I haven't done this since I was a kid. And I'm going to try to put speckles on it because that ornament down there from the Walmart has speckles on it. I can't believe I said the Walmart. From Walmart has speckles. So I was using my finger. And that was... I was flicking it places it shouldn't have been flicked, I guess. But yeah, you just wait till you see my table. You see how beautiful it is up there? Yeah, I'm going to have to redo my table, I think. Repaint my table. I don't know how to get this off. But anyway, I took a paintbrush and flicked it that way, and it made it easier to flick it, the paintbrush handle. But look at that mess. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. So anyways, I flicked my box and got my specks on there. I flicked my brush and got my specks on my box. Whatever. I'm in a hurry. You have no idea. But anywho, so I've got fairy lights. This, oh my goodness, it came out so pretty. But I'm tell you, put the fairy lights in last. Put your ornament in first. Put the fairy light. Drill your hole. I gotta drill a hole. Drill your hole. Put your ornament in if you choose to recreate this. Put your ornament in and then put your lights in. Because when I did this, I put the lights in first and glued them in the corners. And then I put my ornament in. And I had to pry my ornament up a little bit because something got pinched. And it stopped my lights from working. Okay? So, yeah. So, put your ornament in first. Then put your lights in so your lights don't get pinched. Okay? That's what you do. Okay, so I'm going to let y'all know something. I'm going to cut my tag off. That's not what I wanted you to know. You have to cut your tag off. You do need to know that. But anyway, I'm going to take a piece of felt. Good old piece of felt, okay? And I'm going to cut a piece. Doesn't matter what it looks like. Don't even matter. This just piece been cutting on. It don't matter. So I'm going to take my fabric tack, and I'm going to put some fabric tack on this metal piece. Just in the middle, okay? I'm going to leave room on the outside. So, no, I don't. Do I? Yeah, I'm gonna take hot glue. Can't remember. And I'm gonna run excuse me, hot glue around the edge and slap that down on there. That frog got me, y'all. And then that is going to allow you to be able to glue your metal. and have a little ridge to make contact with that box. Well, I made too much contact with that box because then I tell you, my lights wouldn't work. So do this and glue your piece in first. Now, there's not much room. The other box I had was bigger. I had room in that other box. It was bigger. This box was tight. Okay, different size box. Must have bought them at different times. Just going to tell you. So I'm taking my tight bond and putting it on there. And then I'm going to use a little hot glue. And y'all having to try to pry this up to get it off that light pinch was ridiculous. But I got it. But watch, me stick that in there. And I put it more toward the top than I do the bottom because I'm going to put snow in the bottom. So, yeah, I'm putting it in there and I make sure it's real tight like a dummy because then I shut my light off. Watch, no light. Nope, no light. I'm like, what the world? What the world? I changed my batteries, did everything else. It was me. I had a pinch in it. So I had to lift up with my Cricut weeder tool and lift that up to get it unpinched from the light. But look, it's beautiful, isn't it? I love it. Okay. Wait a minute, I told you, wait a minute. So I'm going to take and to cover that down in the bottom and give it a little something down there. I'm using a lot of this fake snow. I'm going to have to go find some more if I keep doing these winter and Christmas DIYs, y'all. I'm telling you, because I'm running out. But I smear, what was that, Mod Podge? You could put Mod Podge glue, hot glue, whatever you want to do. I ended up covering it up with hot glue, but I had to peel this off. I'm just going to tell you, because see those trees down there? See those trees on the corner of my workspace? Yeah, put those in there, contact with the wood so they will stay. So I had to peel it back, put my trees in, then put my snow in. I'm doing everything backwards. I'm doing it by the seat of my pants because I didn't have no idea what I was doing. I had to run and get stuff. So yeah. So to cover that spot up, I'm going to take a little bit of felt because I don't know if this stuff's going to stick or not. Y'all doing hair bows back in the day taught me some tricks, and I can't help it, but I gotta do it because it's what I'm used to make stuff stick. Because you're gluing them hair bows, those metal clips. That's where I got this to where, you ain't gonna get it off. I've got hair bows my kids have had when they were teenagers, and they're in their 30s. Oh, God. They're in their 30s, y'all. Except my youngest just turned 25. She's not far from 30. But anyway, so I'm going to take this ticking fabric with ribbon. I got it at Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to cut a little piece off, and I'm just going to make a bow tie bow. And that's just take it off, or take it, cut it, pinch it in the middle, make sure all your pieces are together. I stapled it in the middle and then run a little string around it to tie it. Now I'm going to cut a piece of this off, and I'm going to fold it, and then I'm going to fold it again, and then I'm going to take and hot glue in my little creases here. There's a crease there and there's a crease there, and I'm going to hot glue those together and pinch it. And then pinch it, pinch, whatever. And then I'm going to glue it to it. And then I'm going to fold it around, and I'm going to glue it to it again. Y'all, what's wrong with me? I cracked myself up. But anyway, yeah. So I'm putting it on, swinging with the music. And then, I'm going to take another piece of felt, and I'm going to put that on there, and I'll glue my bow to that piece of felt. Now, make sure your piece of felt is small enough that you ain't going to see it under your little bow hoopy thingy there. Bow middle knot thing. It's not, whatever. And then I'm going to glue that down, and I think that's going to be all she wrote, buddy. I'm pretty sure I don't do nothing else. But y'all see me gluing that bow down with them nasty fingers. I had to clean glue off because I got messy. Oh, no, I didn't. I take felt, and I put it on my battery pack. Yo, I'm fixing to get some different fairy lights. These battery packs are ginormous, and I think I can get them cheaper on Amazon than I can in here. Matter of fact, I found some, and I put them in my Amazon store, so you're welcome. They're on Black Friday sale right now, I think. But anyway, I got them in my cart. I just ain't purchased them yet. Have y'all got them thousands and thousands of dollar save for later carts on Amazon like I do? If you do, raise your hand in the comments. I'd like to know who's with me on that, Just save for later, and then, I don't know. It's just piling up. My cart's piling up. I need to go through it and get rid of stuff. But anyway, I glued that right there, and then I found out it's going to tip my box over, so I peeled it off. Thank God it didn't dry yet. And I had to add more glue, and I glue it to the bottom. But this also is mine. Okay, I'm keeping this. I love snowmen, so I'm keeping this, and It's just beautiful. And I'm going to glue that to the bottom. And I ain't worried about that glue spot up there. And that's going to help hold my box. It's going to be like when you glue one of them tumbling tower blocks on the back of something to hold it up. And it's beautiful. I had to run show this to my husband. He didn't really care. But I showed him. I showed him anyway because he was trying to help me find fairy lights at the Dollar Tree. The one time in a million years he went in with me and we couldn't find fairy lights, and then I had one in my stash and I told him, I said, look what I did. I found a fairy light. But anyhow, y'all don't care. Why do you care? Anyways, look, I got these paint stir sticks. I love this pine cone, but I don't have a Christmas tree. I won't put up a Christmas tree. Don't judge me. Do what you do. I do what I do. We'll all be happy and love each other. That's the way this world works. So I want that pine cone because it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So I'm going to make a triangle. Okay. I'm going to make a triangle. I know they have these ball holders to hold ornament holders, but I don't want that. I want to make my own. So I'm using these leftover paint stir sticks, and I couldn't get them to glue together. So I'm going to take dowel rods, little bead dowel rods and skewer sticks, and I'm going to glue them on the crevices, and then I'm going to put hot glue in my seams, okay? And then I glued it all together. There's, I don't know why my seams didn't match up. Probably because, I don't know why. Might be the angles I had. So I had a little bitty stick, and I put it in that side, y'all. So anyways, I got her done. I got her done. I'm putting my glue in there, and I'm sealing that little thing up right there. When I got it all together, I just took some homemade stain, burnt umber with water, I think is what I used on this one. And I just stained it. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to take my hanger off that I made for a DIY. And I'm going to take a piece of jute and I'm going to tie a big old knot in it. And I'm going to glue that in the middle. And then I'm going to bring it down and I'm going to tie another knot and I'm going to put it right in the center of that pine cone where I took off and cut that other jute. And then that's going to be done for this one. Okay, y'all, make sure you check out the hosts and the guest hosts and all the wonderful talented creators in the playlist. They will be linked in my description box. And I want to say a special thank you for Glenda Seitz for her super thanks. I sure appreciate you. You are a tremendous blessing. Okay, y'all, here's everything. I absolutely love all these. I mean, I can't say I don't. I don't know if I have a favorite even because I love them, but there is how I glued that down. Just put a knot in there. And I know it looks a little, primitive maybe. No, but I had some scrap wood sticks and I needed something to hold that cone. So yeah, pine cone. So there's that one. After I put the berries and the pine cones in it, I just glued them to it, I don't even know if I got felt back there. I might because I'm a felt person. But anyways, ain't that so pretty? I love that paper. And then look at my little snow guy. I love it. I absolutely love it. Thank y'all so, so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me through all my crazy videos. I certainly love all my subscribers. Y'all are the best ever. You are patient and kind and loving, and I could go on and on, but I don't have time. So until next time, you are a blessing. Goodbye.